you're saying that Cardi B was right for leaving her husband for cheating to go have a baby by a guy that cheats on her in her face.
What I'm saying is she's doing what she wants to do.
So you think that Cardi B knowingly went to Stephon Diggs that was going to cheat in her face and get 4 other women pregnant the same year?
That's crazy. They were already pregnant.
Yeah, right. This is accountability, and this is your brain. That's what happens when the brain gets on accountability with women. It just fries it.
The marriage is it takes 2 to tango. The marriage is goofy all around.
Yeah.
For sure.
Why is it goofy? Have you ever dated Rich?
Yes.
Was he faithful?
No.
Have you ever seen a faithful Rich?
No.
So if you know that if you go dealing with a certain type of man that he's not gonna be faithful, how is it goofy? Gotcha.
It's giving y'all hate women.
I love women. Why do you talk? Men always want to say that they hate women because he goddamn call her out on some. Oh, if you say some, I'm gonna say. The fact of the matter is, I'm a girl dad. I love women. So knowing that, the first topic of discussion for tonight, ladies and gentlemen, knowing what we now know about Cardi B's and Stephon Diggs' highly viral, highly public relationship now coming to an end, did Cardi play herself or did she make the right decision for leaving her husband Offset? And we will start with West Coast.
Yeah, start with me, because what do you mean, did she right? I don't really understand, like, why she can't just be having fun? At least she left her husband to have fun. He stayed with her. That's disrespectful.
Wow.
She walked away to vibe out. She could have stayed with him and got on his level. That's disrespectful, though. As a woman, she walked away and went and handled her business. So I don't understand why she getting all this backlash. He done did all that to her. What? I'm trying to see it balance out.
Drop a bomb, I'm triggered. Backlash because she showed up pregnant and she still was married
There we
at
go.
the same time, simultaneously. This is one of the vows when you walk down the aisle that you do not break. So showing up with a baby is definitely the reason niggas is looking at her crazy. Respectfully, Mr.
Regardless of what Offset did in their relationship, whether he cheated or not, she actually took a vow under God that she would be married to him. She actually came back with the baby. So that is crazy. That's another form of diabolical when it comes down to actually breaking your vows. You actually had a baby while you were still married, which is crazy.
Okay. So
Offset didn't have no babies.
standards here. I'm trying to figure out. Y'all talking about breaking vows like he didn't break his first.
He did.
Did Offset
If
have a
he,
baby?
signed, if he signed the papers, the baby wouldn't have happened during the marriage.
Did Offset have a baby?
Signed the papers. Signed
No,
the
but
papers.
Offset didn't have
So
a
her-
baby.
so
Drop
her
another
signing-
bomb. Offset didn't have no baby. Offset was out here f***ing around. That don't make it right, but having a baby is a whole nother level of diabolical. You cannot compare, it does not compete, and we are not gonna act like she's not out of bounds. Respectfully, Queen. Respectfully.
That paid them good.
It's not your turn to talk. We don't want to hear that. No, go ahead, West Coast. Go ahead, West Coast. Go ahead.
So her life supposed to just stop for him.
Right.
He don't sign no papers. You can't do. You know what I'm saying? Like, nothing goes forward until you're legally divorced from me. If he ain't gonna never
So
sign
West Coast, I like to think of you as one of my smarter, intelligent friends, because you know we talked earlier and we said words that we described ourselves, and you know, intelligent was one of the words that you described yourself. So you're saying that Cardi B was right for leaving her husband for cheating to go a nigga and have a baby by a guy that cheats on her in her face. Is that
Please answer responsibly.
what you're saying?
Yeah.
I'm not saying she's
What
right.
you saying?
What I'm saying is she's doing what she wants to do. You
Oh
don't
my
think she
It
knowingly
was a nice
walked
viral
into her
trick.
So you
situation?
think that Cardi B knowingly went to Stephon Diggs that was going to cheat in her face and get 4 other women pregnant the same year?
That's
They
crazy.
were already pregnant.
Yeah, right. Tomato. This is accountability, and this is your brain. That's what happens when the brain gets on accountability with women. It just fries it. Fact of the matter is, Cardi left a nigga for cheating for a nigga that cheats in her face. Cardi left a nigga that was throwing some to a nigga that was making some kids with. Okay? Now, I ain't saying that Offset is a goddamn free man in this, but he didn't shoot up no club. He didn't father no kids. He didn't bring that from the outside in. Stephon walks into the goddamn Super Bowl with the other kid's name on his belt, not Cardi.
Damn.
And you saying she right? Come on now, you one of my intelligent friends, goddammit.
And that's why we don't look at Cardi as an example or representation of what marriage is supposed to be like. First of all, it's celebrity couples. But at the same time, it's still going to send a message as to what, like she said, she just having fun. She just doing her thing. You see, she just justified what Cardi did, not even to say that anything that she did was wrong. You got to think about it. You getting with these certain type of guys. You don't think Offset already dealt with multiple women. He's a celebrity, rich guy. They were already, that whole dibbling and dabbling was already going on. You just chose to leave out of the situation because possibly you just didn't want him anymore. You actually wanted something else. So now you're going to blame it on the fact that he was messing around with other women when y'all already probably was doing that together anyway. So what it does, it paints a horrible picture for women to now follow that type of narrative. And that's where the problem come into play at.
West Coast, it just don't make sense. West Coast, I'm just trying to understand.
It don't.
It's your turn. It's coming. I know. Get your together. Just puff your hookah, baby. There you go. You're still fine. Don't worry about it. Miss Rebellious Chantel, knowing what we know about Cardi B's highly public relationship with Stephon Diggs is now allegedly coming to a close. Do you think that Cardi B played herself by leaving her husband for Stephon Diggs?
It's a touchy topic. I mean, I feel like she should have kind of just went solo with it. I don't think that he should have been the next, person up, like out of everybody that she could have been with. I don't think it should have been him at all. You feel me? But I mean, it is what it is. Like, she's a millionaire, so she can do what she want to do. I'm not saying it's right morally.
The money.
But Offset been getting girls pregnant. Only difference is he paid for them girls to get abortions.
Drop a bomb. That's a big difference. She should have paid to go and have that abortion. You see the difference? Now there is a child from another man in the situation. It can't be the same. Maybe they reconcile, maybe they won't. But having that baby changed your whole situation respectfully.
But let's be real.
The sad part is that she gets with another guy that does even more. Regardless whether he aborts the babies or not, he's still getting multiple women pregnant in the same year. You leave one guy and you get with the same type of archetype of guy. I don't know if you expect something different or you just love soaking in your the things that you actually like and enjoy. This is crazy. Women say they want better, but you end up leaving another guy and you don't get better, which is wild.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think every last one of y'all on this panel has dated a rich nigga before. We all know that all rich niggas gonna do what they do. But it ain't no babies and no diseases. That's the rule. Offset didn't break the rich nigga rule. We all know the rich nigga rule. You know damn well, West Coast, if you dating a nigga that make over 7 figures, he gonna do whatever the fuck he want.
That's the rule.
Wow.
As that nigga don't bring no babies and you don't gotta go to the clinic and your pH balance, Offset didn't break the rule. I miss distraction. Now that Cardi B and Cardi B and Stephon Diggs' relationship is allegedly over, do you think that Cardi B played herself or she was right for moving on with Stephon?
I mean, to tell you the truth, she could do what she want to do. You know what I'm saying? She already got the baby. There's nothing else. If she want to go solo, she got enough money to take care of her kids. She got, you know what I'm saying? Even if it was a publicity stunt.
A publicity stunt by having
a baby? Like to get some ratings.
A baby is a publicity stunt?
I'm saying
Drop
she can take care of them.
What type of mother publicity stunt is this? I thought mother fighting in the club. I thought clout chasing online on Instagram. I thought getting a new and hanging and swinging, but having a baby is no kind of publicity stunt.
No.
And I mean that respectfully.
Exactly.
Ma'am,
No.
what the hell going on in 2026?
It might be. You never know.
He didn't have Cardi B's baby name on his belt.
Exactly.
Yeah, the other Kiki, do you love me? You know that's the chick right there.
Oh, really?
You know, that's his baby mama.
Okay.
Oh, Stephon, that nigga.
That's fucked up.
The girl that Drake was singing about, Kiki, do you love me? Like, that's Kiki. That's his
So I got
baby
a question for
mama.
y'all.
Damn, Stephon get around. That is crazy.
Oh, you ain't know that? Yeah.
I got a question for y'all.
I go ahead.
I got a question.
That ain't the way the show set up. You gotta wait to the end. Rebellious intent. Would you go ahead, dog? Go ahead.
So do y'all think Offset and Oh Boy in it together to do Cardi B like that?
No. I'll say
Together.
that, nigga. We don't do that weird.
Yeah, nigga ain't agreeing for another nigga.
No.
Yeah, nigga ain't about to get together like, we about
Yeah, look, Offset is upset.
y'all women do that dumb shit. Get together and
Facts. Women definitely want to get together and set a guy up. Hey, go talk to him. Go mess around with him. Let me make sure that he actually cheating. Guys don't do stuff like that. I'm not about to send my guy to go bust down my female just to catch her cheating. That's weird as hell.
try to destroy somebody. No, we don't do that. Offset don't for that nigga. That nigga and Offset were kind of cool. They took pictures together. Now you gonna double back and swing back my bitch? Nigga, fuck you. But you know, go ahead.
What about morally? What if she just wanted to keep the baby morally? Not everybody believes in abortions. Like, just because she...
I'm not
They
mad.
believe in her vows either.
That is true.
Morally, it says adultery is wrong, right? Morally. Obviously morally. So it's okay for her to have a baby with another nigga while she's married to another nigga. Goddamn baby got Offset last night. Morally. It's not morally when it comes to that, dog. Oh, so morally she could go get cracked by another nigga. While she's still married under morally God. With another man. Say it's morally incorrect because she kept the baby. She morally made. She can morally carry her ass back to the luxury apartment.
There will always be excuses that a lot of these females, I'm not going to say all, but the large majority that actually agree with Cardi, they always going to have excuses. They going to make them consistently for her actions. It's never that she did something actually wrong. They feel like her doing that is just a form of retaliation. It's okay. She got her get back, which is not cool. You shouldn't change your character just to match someone else's energy. If you're a good person or if you got certain values, you're just not going to do it. But if you feel like you have to get back at someone, you never were that good person from the beginning.
Love and Hip Hop. She gonna be back on Love and Hip Hop in a minute. Keep on.
He broke it first, though.
So I'm trying to figure out, okay, so why is she getting why is the spotlight on her? But when he was doing his dirt, spotlight wasn't on him.
Yes, it was.
The marriage is it takes two to tango. The marriage is goofy all around.
Yeah.
For sure.
Why is it goofy?
They're both goofy.
Have you ever dated a rich nigga before?
They're both rich.
Check me out.
What is your
Have you ever
financial
dated?
status have to do?
I'm just listen to me.
With your
Have you-
character.
Okay, are you gonna answer the question? Have you ever dated a rich nigga?
Yes.
Was he faithful?
No.
Have you ever seen a faithful rich nigga?
No.
So if you know that if you go dealing with a certain type of man that he's not gonna be faithful, how is it goofy? Gotcha.
Gotcha. That's funny. Yo.
The moment that I stopped driving Nissans and I wanted to start driving Bentleys, I knew there were certain things that come with a Bentley versus a Nissan. I knew that I had to put 93 gas in the Bentley and the 87 would fuck up my goddamn motor. The moment that you start dating rich and famous niggas, you should know that some goddamn are gonna be a little different versus the nigga that work at the gas station. Now, Offset was a goddamn multi-platinum millionaire with Cardi B medal, so she already knew what the program was. I don't see what's goofy about this.
Women in 2026, if you are seeking something that you know will come with certain consequences, don't feel like you're going to change that something. You need to go into it understanding and knowing what you're getting yourself into. You're grown. I don't care if you're 21 years old. You are grown. It's a lot of information out here, just like the guys got to learn. You're going to have to learn as well.
Bitch, you wanted a Bentley. Put 93 in the Bentley, it needs more. Now when you get in the Bentley, you want to put 87 in this motherfucker, nigga. No, it don't work like that.
He has a point.
That's just my opinion, though.
Yeah. They all men cheat. Broke, poor, bum,
Think so?
rich. They
That's
all
not true.
cheat.
No.
Drop a bomb, I'm triggered. All men don't cheat.
Thank you.
It's just the niggas that y'all date.
Yeah.
All them niggas that have motion, that drive foreigns, that take trips, and have savings accounts. Those niggas cheat. Them the niggas you want, so that's the things that you have to deal with respectfully, Queen.
They put the narrative that all men cheat, all men do not cheat. It's still going to be dependent upon who you pick, what time of his life that he is in. You have some guys that wish they can get with the woman of his dreams, and he will be faithful to her. But guess what? That guy usually gets overlooked, never picked. If he does boss up later on, then he still might not. Then he still might become an unfaithful man. So it's really going to be dependent of the guy that you actually choose. But if you're choosing guys of super high caliber that have a hell of a amount of options, don't feel bad if he exercises them. Just being honest.
Niggas like me, I cheat. when I first met you, I wasn't a cheater. Guess what? You ain't pay me no attention there in West Coast.
Oh,
Guess
damn.
what she at now?
See?
On my show, because I'm at
No.
Mama, I made it.
That ugly money.
Women don't like niggas that no other want.
That ugly money.
No woman want to sit there and date the trash man that no other want. Nigga, don't nobody like you. Oh my God. The easiest way to get is to have because want to goddamn compete with other. And then when the get a nigga, she don't want you to have. And if you don't have, she gonna leave you with a nigga that got.
That ugly money.
It's a vicious cycle. It's definitely going to be dependent upon what type of woman you get with. Some women still won't require you to have women around you, but they at least need to understand and know that you're capable of getting chicks. You don't want to let yourself go. It's usually the fall off where the woman start feeling like, oh man, who did I get with? Why am I with? You still have to be excelling and excelling away from her. Y'all are still together, but you have to be excelling to a point to where she still needs to hold on to you. Like, damn, this is my man. I need to hold on to him, and that's how you keep yourself a very desirable man most of the times.
Ooh, charged up tonight. Go ahead, Queen.
Get this straight. So, I have dated bums that cheat. I have dated a regular nigga that cheats. I have dated a 9 to 5 that.
That nigga should have went into porn. You should have pimped that nigga. Well, I don't got time to cheat. How you get over there?
I got my get back.
You get over there. You got your wait a minute. Hold on.
Wait.
Hope it ain't what we thinking.
Hold on. Get back. What you mean get back? What kind of get back did you get?
I'm gonna always get my get back.
What is a get back?
Get back is just playing the game how a nigga coach it. You lead, I'ma follow. You lead, I'ma follow.
Drop a bomb. Please, let me tell you right now. You get with your because he did some dumb. Ladies that feel tried, they remove themselves from situations that they no longer want to be in. They don't get back and they don't do goofy. And I mean this respectfully, ma'am.
Yeah.
Retaliation is a mother. I don't think nobody should participate in retaliation because it's never going to make that person want to stay with you. I guess you maybe feel like you're probably hurting them, but really you're hurting your own moral compass, your own moral character to have to go outside of what you naturally are to now say I'm going to inflict pain upon someone because I want them to feel how I felt. It's never going to work out like that. You end up hurting yourself and probably sending yourself to a place you probably don't need to go.
Women always want to get back on some low vibrational. Get back this business. Get back my credit score. Get back this real estate property. Get back my 30-pound weight loss in 30 days. Get back these new veneers. Get back my new goddamn haircut. Get back some high vibrational shit. You want to go do the bull? Goddamn it, when I do the real, she don't want to get no get back. Still driving the same car. Get back on a new car, on a new crib, on a new real estate. Okay, I'm just saying we can get back the good way.
Everything you just sat and mentioned, I did. You can't assume get back what every female is about.
You said it.
Up, get back. Yeah.
Rewind the tape.
I got my get back.
Got your get back.
I said my get back. I didn't say nothing about lick. I said I got my get back. I'm always boss up on a nigga. You leave and go get a better nigga. You boss yourself up. I did all that. Real estate got that.
We hate that.
Oh, clean it up real good. Okay.
Got that.
So yeah.
Education got that. Never in the same spot a nigga left me in. You feel me?
You have a man now?
I don't gotta to get my
You
get
have a
back.
man now?
No.
But you don't got that drop.
They gonna play it.
You got the education. You got the smarts. You got the looks.
Amen.
You got all of that stuff.
Amen.
But you definitely at some point are gonna get a man, and when you do, you're gonna have to be submissive, and you're gonna have to lay back, and you're gonna have to let that man lead. And it's not gonna be because he has money. It's gonna be a real man. And you have a real connection. And I mean this respectfully, Queen.
Speak that over me. Thank you.
All those accolades and you still are single. It's like I get the boss up. The boss up is only meant for you to still be able to. The boss up is meant for you to be able to participate in the system of capitalism that we live in at a higher level. That's really what it's going to boil down to. But when it comes down to the actual traits and characteristics to actually keep or get a man, you're lacking. And you're still going to be lacking because now you're going to overcompensate in all of your accomplishments, and you're going to fester in those accomplishments and say that, you know, this is me now. That don't mean you put in the work to actually maintain a guy or keep a guy around because we're very different. So it's going to be hard when you start conflating the two, but hey, it is what it is. Be happily single.
West Coast. What is is the price of submission from this high value man that you demand?
First of all,
Go ahead and cap.
it's giving y'all hate women.
I love women. What are you talking about?
Oh man. Watch it.
Women always want to say that a nigga hate women because he goddamn call her out on some bull. No, if you say some bull, I'm gonna say it. The fact of the matter is I'm a girl dad. I love women. And you know what? Out of all women, I love black women. I think black women are the best creatures, the most amazing creatures that God created. Y'all are smart, intelligent, creative, amazing creatures. But you know what I can't stand is when these mother queens start acting like harlots. Google harlot. That's what I can't stand. Yeah, I hate them hoes. I love women. I love black women. I love queens. I ain't too much on a I ain't too much on a thot. I ain't too much on a hoe. God damn it, I'm a grandma, auntie them, I love them.
You know what's crazy? I've even had women tell me that I hate women or whatnot, and it's like, man, I got a wife, I got 2 daughters or whatnot. Like, we don't hate women. The things we talk about is trying to autocorrect so that women don't fall down this path, because they have a large and heavy role that they have to play when it comes down to being in society. Their choices are going to be a lot different than ours, because see, they're playing a different game than we playing, and it's really going to be based on choice and what you want. But here's the thing about it: the things that you choose, you can't come out complaining about the choices, and you can't complain about the options out there if you led yourself down a certain path. So we speak on these things because they either don't make sense, or we actually try and steer a lot of women in a better direction that possibly might lead to what they actually want. And one is going to be different for everybody. I'm not saying that you have to do this or do that. It's going to have to boil down to the type of life that you want to live. You can watch these videos as a female and say, you know what? I like the side where the females are coming from. I'm going to stick with them. That's going to reinforce your choices in the life that you want to live. Or you can say, hey, I don't want to be like these chicks. I'm going to do the opposite. I want to be more with one man who's just going to want to be with me as well. Then you can choose that lifestyle as well. But when it comes down to saying that these type of guys who just speak on this stuff hate women, is crazy as hell to me.
So if you don't fit into those categories, you shouldn't feel no goddamn hate.
That ugly money.
You a black woman, right? I love you, queen.
That ugly money.
You a hoe? Okay then.
That ugly money.
Now mind your business.
That ugly money.
When I say about, when I talk about hoes, I'm talking to the hoes. I'm talking to the I'm talking to the and I don't even dislike hoes. I think hoes have a place in society. I can't stand.
That
There's a difference between a woman and a hoe.
That ugly money.
All right, a woman is a woman. She's female. She does womanly things. She's submissive. She's feminine and all those things. A hoe is a female. It happens to goddamn be, you know, a little active and yeah. Is a female. I got a mentality. I can't stand. You know what I'm saying? It's like you shouldn't be able to. You should hate niggas. I just think that y'all hate niggas. Yes, you should. Niggas. But you shouldn't say, oh, I just hate real men. No. Make sense? Okay, cool.
Shut down is real.
All right, repeat the question.
The question was, what is the price of submission for that high value man that you demand?
I mean, the price of submission is really easy. Me personally, it's just the respect and be comfortable. I like to be led. I actually like to be controlled to a certain extent. Because don't get me wrong, you have some men who are overly controlling. I think it's a turn on. I like to, yes, you know, just, oh, my man said I could do this, can't do this. You know, it's a respect thing. So that type of
I see her future, Biz.
What you see in her future?
I just need him to have the vision. If
I'm
he got
telling
the
your future,
vision,
but
I'm with it.
listen.
Where you
I'm
say we going?
West Coast, listen, I'm telling you your future, man. I said I see her future, Biz.
What's in her future?
I see your bills paid in your future, queen. I see your life being soft in your future, queen. I see a black man willing to put his life on the line for your future, queen. If you keep that mentality and learn to shut the up, you'll be all right. Your fine ass will be all right. The only problem they mess up at is when shutting the up. I'm really proud of distraction. I ain't as quiet as I seen it since I met him. I had to fuss at it 3 times, but you finally got it. See, we're changing lives on this show.
It's 2 sides of me. It's 2 sides. Which one you want? Which side do a man want to be?
Hey, which side you want to be? You want the bill paying side or you want the side.
That ugly.
Two sides.
Yeah, two sides.
The bill paying side like quiet.
That ugly
The
money.
fuck that bitch side. Yeah.
Bills paid, I ain't got nothing to say.
Hey.
I think I'm gonna leave it right here, man. The culture, man, is crazy. You know what? Let me continue a little bit more.
That ugly money.
Man, shit.
Okay, distraction.
That ugly money.
What is the price for you to be submissive to that high value man that you so desire?
But damn, I've been sitting here thinking about that for mad long. I'm not even gonna lie. But
What she got
to
to
tell you
say?
the truth, there's really no price, to tell you the truth, because I don't think I could even get that submissive, to tell you the truth. Like me personally.
What do you mean?
Die alone.
Oh my God.
Get a dog, a very small dog,
Oh.
small breed, Yorkshire Terriers, Frenchies, Shih Tzus. Paint their paint their hair different colors. Make them wear clothes. And put ice cubes in their bones. And then, when that doesn't work, go get a whole bunch of cats.
Oh my God.
They're everywhere in the house. But that is the final level of a masculine that will never have a husband.
Damn.
The cat lady. No goddamn masculine man is gonna have a whole bunch of cats in his house. All we're gonna do, I'm not gonna say what we're gonna do because they be people up about with animals.
That ugly money.
Yes.
That ugly.
Die alone. Your cats will keep you company. Your small dogs will be there on your deathbed since you don't want to have a black man.
That ugly money.
Not meaning you. I'm just talking about people
I
that
gotta
think
hear
that they
this.
can't be submissive to a good black man.
Yeah.
That ugly
I mean, you can. You definitely can be submissive, but I'm just saying me in general. I can't speak for everybody. But he asked me a question, so
Right.
I don't think that it's not a price because
I pray you live a prosperous life
that ugly money.
with your cats.
That ugly
No,
money.
I also have me a nigga.
How?
One day.
He may
I'm gonna
like,
have me a nigga if I want me a nigga.
he may
That's
like
what
the
I'm
same
saying.
thing she likes.
If I want me a nigga, I'm gonna have me a nigga.
Dick.
That ugly money.
There are plenty of down low guys in Atlanta. You're in the right place.
I'm going back
go
home.
up-
We
just-
ain't doing that.
Go up to Buckhead. You'll see them.
Nope. I don't need him.
That's crazy.
Okay.
That ugly money.
All right, gentlemen. I think we got.
That's crazy. I'm gonna leave it right there at that point. I wasn't even expecting that part to where she said there's no price for her submission, to where she can really be that submissive. That's why I was, because before I even played it, I was gonna say I think the culture really cooked a lot of us, male and female, just for as like the way how we treat each other. You know, when it comes down to the respect factor. And the sad part is that it's not all guys, man. It's just going to be a certain group of guys who treat the women a certain type of way, and the women actually still give them guys play. I remember growing up in school, and the guys who were more edgier, you know, a little bit more aggressive, those guys got to play. And I'm talking about this going back like middle high school. So you watch that dynamic, and you think like, oh, it's because we're young. That was the standard. And then you start going through life and you start seeing like, man, these women still want the same thing. They just want it in a different type of form or age bracket, or it's just shown a different way. They still like the same formula because these women want to still feel like they're fighting for something. They don't want to just get the good option right in front of them, something that's just, you know, a easy option, to where it's like, oh, this guy's a good guy, he's nice, let me just settle with him. They don't feel like they want to settle. And I know a lot of us gonna say like, oh man, that's only certain women. Man, I do think a large majority think like that. They do, whether they say it or not. They are waiting for that guy that just has that oomph. You know, it's only a small few to where they actually sit right in and say, you know what, I'm gonna just consolidate on this good guy. Or they might use that good guy card up one time. And even with that, they still gonna get a bad boy who damn near still, they gonna say he good because they might consolidate on the job. Oh man, he might not have a good job. Let me go ahead and just try it out. Not saying he a good guy, but that's them using that one pass to where I dropped my standards. Oh, did you really drop your standards though? And why you dropping those standards? You know, you still find something that look like gold, but it's still not good for you. So I think when it boils down to it, it's just going to be people making bad decisions consistently over time. And is it going to be a reset? I really do not know, because you got more and more following the culture that's being promoted. It's hard when you don't have like more of a simplistic culture being promoted. See, if simplicity is not being promoted, the culture is going to fall. And that's a fact. You know, that's why you look at some of these other groups of people and you wonder how a lot of them are probably still able to get married. And I'm gonna be honest, even other ethnicity groups are failing because the world that we live in, to where women are becoming more separate from men, these women don't feel like they need a man to thrive and survive no more. They like, you know, I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna get it for my own. But a lot of people don't realize that the nuclear family was set up to mitigate, you know, male loneliness, and to mitigate certain risks that used to happen back in the day. I don't even want to speak on that, but that's why this thing was set up like this, because women still needed men, but it just, now it was supposed to be set up to be in a more of a healthier fashion, the way they can get with the guy that they actually choose and get with one guy, because they ultimately still want to be with one guy, opposed to men back in the day who possibly had the chance to have multiple. All women ain't gonna go for that. So the dynamic nowadays, man, it is crazy. I'm not gonna lie, it is crazy, and I do think that it's gonna have to be some type of reset to really reset the mentalities. But I want to jump back to the Cardi B situation. The championing for that behavior is still, it's egregious. For people who agree with her, you can have your opinion on it, but she still had a baby on Offset while they were still married, regardless whether he was cheating or anything like that. See, a lot of these marriages, they not actually made with a real covenant. They just married on paper. A lot of people just getting together on paper through the states. It's not an actual true covenant to where y'all really make a true pact with y'all religious leader or whatnot, whatever religion you might be a part of. They don't really make the pact amongst that. They make the pact with just between the state and say that, you know, we married on paper. If we F up, now we got to split this and split that. So we can't really follow a lot of these unions anyway, because it's not really going to send you nowhere. It's just really more for entertainment. I look at all these celebrity relationships as entertainment. But I'll make sure I leave this link in the description so y'all can watch it in its entirety. The Ugly Money Podcast, Trigger Alert, definitely entertaining. It's always a blast. I love listening to it. The sound effects, the whole nine. I know some people feel like they get annoyed when they hear it, but it is funny and it's comical the way how it hits with the show. Make sure y'all like this video. Comment below, hype the video. This is your guy, JayBReacts, and until next time, y'all. Peace.